I'm Coach Olten Downs here with New Manchester High School Jaguars football. And, this summer, this whole time, this spring, since I've been in New Manchester High School since March, just really wanted to just teach our young men how to work hard, how to do things the right way, and that if we win daily on and off the field, that win is going to come. That winning is a byproduct of what you do every day. And if you cut corners, you're going to cut your success. And so I'm really, really pleased for our young men to just see how they've grown and continue to work and to just see what we will get just working.
Coach Downs, you skipped across town from Alexander to come to New Manchester. What about this opportunity made you feel like, hey, this is the right thing for me to do right now?
I just believe New Manchester and the school zone school is just kind of like an untapped gold mine. There's talent that's there. There's a lot of talent that's been going other places, and just felt like you could build the fences around the school zone. It could be a great place.
Man, you splashed onto the scene pretty early on when you won that state title at Creekside. How much of that experience are you still kind of using to be successful in the place you've been, and what are you kind of maybe even still drawing back from that time to bring to these guys in this program as you're rebuilding it here?
Well, I've been fortunate to be a part of several, championship really successful teams, and so, it takes what it takes, from the commitment level from not just the players and coaches, but, just teaching kids how to work hard, and you got to have special young men, and so I can, let them know that and what it takes. But every team is different, so every team's success is something different based off of the talent level and what they bring to the table. So success for some, depending on the level, can be a state championship, and success for others is winning 6 games. So it just depends on the foundation of where you're coming from, where you're starting from.
Yeah. So when you got started here at New Manchester this spring, what was kind of job number one for you in terms of trying to establish culture and establish what you want this program to become? What were some of the first things you started working on?
Number one is just our sense of pride. We're coming off a season where they don't have the results that we wanted to have. And so just getting the guys to know that, results will come. We can't worry about the results. We take care of the root of how we do things every day, and that root will produce the fruit that we're looking for.
So based on the guys that you've got today, and maybe even some others who are not with you today, who are some of the guys that you feel like are going to really make some impact for you this season, some guys that may turn some heads and raise some eyebrows this year?
Well, I brought our quarterback, one of our quarterbacks, Jasir Ratliff, and, no team can do anything without a quarterback, So every great team's got a good quarterback behind it, so we've got to have him an extension of the coaching staff. We brought running back Ethan Pickett here today. We got to be able to run the rock, no matter what there. Brought a linebacker, Traviel Chambers, that's got to be able to stop the run there. And a couple skilled guys, John Stein is playing a little DB and potentially a receiver. And Kawambi Ford to play a little receiver as well.
Last question for you, Coach. Given you mentioned earlier about just kind of when you look at what you have, your personnel, your roster, your talent, that kind of determines where you're going. When you look at what you've got here, how fast of a climb or of a build do you think you can make happen here? And how good can this program be?
Well, number one, winning is contagious, and I think for our young men, getting out to a great start is very, very important just because of the past, and that gives everyone, the school, a sense of pride, and everyone in the community, everyone's looking for a winner. So I believe, I've been a part of teams when I was at Carver Columbus in 2006, where we went from 2005 being 2-8 to 2006 being 14-2. Not saying that this is that team, but those things do happen when the kids believe and, everybody gets behind their back. But for me right now, my biggest thing is just get our kids to just know every day you got to show up, to be consistent, do things the right way on and off the field. And great things happen. They may not happen exactly when you want them to happen, but they're coming, and just keep at it.
Gotcha.